A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News. You're with me, Stephanie Lazarus. Let's start off with the headlines. Test to be conducted on vehicle emissions. Estate workers to be given wheat flour instead of rice flour. A fire erupts in Vandinigal Reserve in Vallavaya. Now your stories in detail. A fire broke out this morning in the Vandinigal Reserve in Vallavaya. Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre Pradeep Kodipilli said that the fire is spreading across several areas in the reserve. He said that he has requested the assistance of the army to douse the fire.
The fire is spreading across several areas. The Disaster Management Centre is keeping a close look into the matter. We have requested assistance from the army to douse the fire.
The Central Environment Authority has taken steps to conduct a statistical analysis into the smoke emission from motor vehicles into the environment. Chairman of the unit, Vimal Ruba Singh, has said that a mobile unit with the latest technology will be used for this. He added that at the end of the statistical analysis, the report is expected to be handed over to the minister in charge.
We have taken steps to conduct a statistical analysis into the smoke emission from motor vehicles to the environment with the use of the mobile unit utilizing latest technology. We will initially conduct this analysis in urban areas starting from Colombo, Kandy and Anuradhapura. Thereafter we hope to provide this analysis to the minister. By this we hope to reduce the pollution to the environment.
An individual who stole a motor vehicle on the pretext of hiring it was arrested in the Balavin area in Godakavela this morning.
The arrested individual had hired a vehicle along with the driver in the Katnaika area and then taken the vehicles to Horana, where he sprayed the driver's face with chili powder and stole the vehicle. According to a complaint received by the Horana police, investigations had been launched and eventually the suspect was arrested in the Balavinna Godakavela area along with the vehicle. Further investigations are underway.
The Ministry of Agriculture has decided to provide estate residents wheat flour instead of rice flour for consumption for those in the Central Hills. Secretary of the Department W.A. Sakalasurya said that the program will be implemented with the assistance of human resources available in the estate area. He added that necessary provisions have been made in this regard.
The tea pluckers in the hill country use wheat flour immensely. Therefore, as a substitute, the Paddy Marketing Board and the Agriculture Board have decided to give rice flour. We will be providing rice flour to these villages at a concessionary price, and the program will be implemented by the end of this month.
Now, protest was held in the vicinity of the Davalagamo Devalaya yesterday. The protesters charged that the development project to resurface the interior roads of the Devalaya has been abandoned.
Subsequent to the protest, the group engaged in a religious observance requesting gods to intercede for them. We made inquiries regarding this matter with the mayor of Kaduvela, G.H. Buddhadasa.
කාපට් කිරීම සතකාල ප්‍රදේශයේ සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම කාපට් ඇති කිරීම. ඉතින් මේක වැරද්දක් කියලා නෑනේ.
I have issued a letter instructing that the resurfacing of the roads be completed. It is one man who is responsible for this. Even here there is politics to carpet the road to every person. This is all politics.
මේකත් දේශපාලන මේක මන් දන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා.
Wildlife officers have seized a stock of venison and wild boar meat from a restaurant near Chandrika Bava in Ambalipitia. Wildlife officers had also arrested the owner of the restaurant. The raid was conducted following a tip-off made to the wildlife warden in Hambantota, W.M.A. Gunasoma. 25 kilograms of venison and 10 kilograms of wild boar meat were found during the raid. Our reporters said that the suspect and the stock of meat will be produced in court. Parliamentarian Nama Rajapaksa, speaking at a rally in Vennapur, says that people that see a development taking place in the country will transform the UPFA's victory in the upcoming provincial council elections into a resounding victory.
The first election of the UPFA rally in the Puttalam district for the Northwestern Provincial Council polls was held under the auspices of parliamentarian Nama Rajapaksa.
අද මේ ගම්මානවල සංවර්ධනය පටන් ගන්න තියෙනවා. මන්මාවත් හැදෙනවා. අද දීවරයන්ට
We have now started developing the villages. Fishermen can freely start their own fishing businesses now. Those who are self-employed now have shopping complexes. Your children now can enjoy the benefits of higher education. While on the other hand, a project to construct 1,000 innovative learning schools are underway. That is why we have the belief UPF's victory in the upcoming provincial council elections into a resounding victory.
විජයග්‍රහණයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කරන්න ඔබ කටයුතු කරනවා කියන විශ්වාසය අපිට තියෙනවා.
The Geological Survey and Mines Bureau said the tests have commenced into the research of minerals that contain radiation. The Director General of the Bureau, Anil Peary, said that this program will be conducted together with the International Atomic Energy Authority. He further noted that presently the basic understanding of minerals containing radiation in various parts of the island has been obtained.
As the first step of the investigation, we have commenced research of minerals that contain radiation in the coastal areas. We will be receiving a stock of specialized equipment for the investigation from the International Atomic Energy Authority. We hope to conduct these tests across the country.
First up on international news, at least 44 worshippers have been shot dead after gunmen opened fire at a mosque in northeast Nigeria.
Men dressed in military camouflage arrived in Konduga town on Sunday morning and shot or hacked to death dozens of people who were returning from morning Muslim prayers. According to Nigeria's Daily Post, a further 26 people were being treated for injuries in a hospital in the capital, Maiduguri. The gunmen are suspected to be from the Islamist rebel group Boko Haram, which has left at least 3,600 people dead since 2009. Boko Haram wants to overthrow the Nigerian government and create an Islamic state in the north. The violence occurred when Nigeria's military launched an offensive to end the uprising in the country's northeast, with a state of emergency declared in the region in May.
U.S. Secretary John Kerry is hopeful on Middle East talks despite settlement move.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said that Israel's announcement of new settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem were to some degree expected. The U.S. has urged Israelis and Palestinians to move ahead with peace talks due to resume this week.
The world, I hope, knows the United States of America views all of the settlements as illegitimate. That is the policy of the United States. And we have communicated that policy very clearly to our friends in Israel. And we have worked very closely with the Palestinians in order to try to make certain that everybody understands what the road forward will be like. I think what this underscores, actually, is the importance of getting to the table quickly, and resolving the...
Israel's housing minister approved plans for 1,200 new settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, which Palestinians claim as part of their state.
Shelly-Ann Fraser Price produced a masterful display of sprinting to complete a Jamaican 100 meters double at the World Championships with victory in the women's final.
The 26-year-old set a world-leading time of 10.71 seconds for a commanding win, which followed hot on the wheels of compatriot Usain Bolt. Murleen Aho was second in 10.93 to give Ivory Coast its first World Championship medal, and she became the first African woman to finish on the podium in a sprint. Defending world champion Kamelta Jetta of the USA was third in 10.94 seconds. Britain's Kristin cemented her reputation for leaving it late by snatching the 400 meters world title from defending champion Amante Mocho with a desperate lunge on the line. Mocho, aiming to become only the second woman to win back-to-back World 400 golds, was left to despair the fact she did not dip at the finish with just 0.004 seconds separating the two rivals, who were both given a time of 49.41 seconds. Germany's Rafa was a shock winner of the men's world pole vault title as he edged red-hot favourite Frenchman Lavanli on countback. Both men failed 3 times to clear 5.96 meters, but the German had been faultless in moving up through the heights to notch 5.89 meters and add world gold to his Olympic bronze last year. New Zealand's Valerie Adams became the first woman to win 4 successive world titles when she secured shot put gold on Monday. A third row throw of 20.88 meters proved enough for Adam, who suffered a tearful defeat by Belarusian Nadysia at the London Olympics, only to be upgraded for gold after the winner failed a dope test. Germany's Christina took silver and Gong Lijian of China bronze. Poland's Paweł threw a new world leading distance of 81.97 meters to give the 24-year-old the gold medal, beating London Olympic champion Christian Pass. The winning throw was Fajek's first of the evening.
But with that, we wrap up lunchtime news. Join us again at 1:55 as we keep you on the know of the very latest. This is Stephanie Lazarus for News First.